it's weird sometimes how coincidences happen. Well, when coincidences happen, it's always weird. I was planning on making a video on this, on how I feel about what happened with this Coleco Chameleon thing. Not the actual thing, but the way that people respond to it. Uh, and then I just watched Dave Price's video on mob mentality, where he talks about exactly the same thing, just completely unrelated as a subject, because it's about a local restaurant that's done something weird. But that prompted me to record this one. And just let's see this as one of the chronicle things, you know. There's some news about the Coleco Chameleon. I've even got some pickups. I repaired a Wii. I'll just start talking and we'll see. I mean, video games I've been playing just the same thing. I'm about 7,000 light years away from home in Elite. I'm playing Sniper, Ghost Warrior. I've been playing a little bit of Arma 3, that kind of stuff. Oh, I've been playing a couple of nice Commodore 64 games that I'll include gameplay footage of. I'll tack that at the end. So that's the rundown of what I'm gonna do. Okay. First of all, if you haven't heard of the Coleco Chameleon, I'll try and summarize very quickly what that is. Mike Kennedy, you may know him as the guy who runs the Game Gavel, or SoCal Mike, Big Game Hunter. He used to go to the Southern Californian swap meets with one of those spy glasses and buy stuff. And I used to watch that. It was quite fun. He obviously had a lot of money to spend because his tiny garage was filling up with stuff very quickly, and he started this Game Gavel thing. Basically, it's an auction site that he was pretty well known for and still is. After that, he went on to create a retro gaming magazine that I think I had a look at once. I can't remember if that was successful or not. It's not important to the story. And then he had this wild idea of making a new generation cartridge-based console and basically build it from the ground up. And he had I'm not completely familiar with the history, but I know that he had pictures of a prototype which looked actually very good and very enticing. And I think there were a lot of people who thought, based on that picture, you know, this is something real. But it was really early stages. He planned to do a Kickstarter campaign for it, but he was before even starting the Kickstarter campaign, so it was really early. But he was talking to people, and he was you know, talking about a working prototype. There was even talk of the company called Collectavision, who actually make retro games for retro consoles and also games for new systems. And they sort of, you know, they were interested as well. And John Lester, Gamester 81, also a well-known figure in this arena, I believe heads their marketing department. So, you know, as a representative of Collectavision, he was associated with this retro video game system. That's what the company is called that makes the Coleco Chameleon. So that's all well and good, and there were other people. I've seen other people on YouTube get involved with this Mike Kennedy about this video game system, but I think it would be obvious that this thing was vaporware, you know, at this moment, which is not strange because the people who invented the Commodore 64 or the Apple II or any of the systems that we know and love right now, they all went through a phase where their system was vaporware and they had to present it to the public, even you know, at CEX kind of or E3 kind of. I see. Why did I say CEX? E3 kind of venues where the people were, you know, had to be made to believe that this system was something that would be real, and it was used to convince retailers to actually buy it. So this Mike Kennedy actually went on to, I think this is a New York toy fair, where he showed something that worked, but it was suspiciously much like a SNES, like a Super Nintendo Junior. I don't know. I don't even know what that is, but that's what people have said. So he wasn't bringing a credible working piece of hardware that would convince people that this thing was actually gonna do something. But you know, he was there. He had like a stand on this fair, and he has pictures, and he's got a bunch of people around him. And then comes this photograph of the Chameleon, which are basically two photographs. One black case, which is basically the Atari Jaguar case with a cool controller. It actually looks very good. And then comes a clear case, a picture of a clear case, and you can actually look inside because of the clear case, and you can see a piece of hardware in there. And someone was smart enough to discover that this piece of hardware inside the case was actually a digital video capture card for a PC. You could just tell by looking at the layout of the capacitors and the chips and even a wire coming off. It sort of gave the impression like this is a clear case with just a random piece of hardware inside it. And that made the whole thing explode. And this is what the story is about in my, you know, in my video about it. I don't know Mike Kennedy, right? I've mentioned his name, but I've seen him on YouTube. I don't know John Lester. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked him anything about it. But obviously, Gamester81 was being called out to apologize, and which made him angry, and he made a video about this. And this is where the link with Dave's mob mentality video is, that people go on YouTube and on Facebook and on whatever social media there is. And I think it's, you know, it may be because we're like in a group of people that use YouTube and Facebook very much, and in this retro gaming community, there's a lot of like keyboard warriors, you know, people who base their opinion on someone else's remark or someone's picture, or they build their opinion on nothing, you know, on a swamp, and then go off on a tangent and rant someone out of his skull, and demand things. And it's a while ago that I decided not to follow the news anymore, because the regular news is basically all a death toll you know, and a body count, and I didn't want that anymore. So I decided not to read the news. So I sort of switched to this retro gaming thing, which is supposed to be fun and entertaining, but instead, you know, it's people doing this kind of thing, you know, and I try to avoid that. What I like is to see people, you know, like John Ferguson finding a maggot in a Spectrum that he's fixing, or Luke Morse repairing like this MVS board that is close to death. That's fun and you know, entertaining to watch. But you know, I want nothing to do with people who, you know, with the keyboard warriors. That's like a good term for it. People who get all angry. Actually, you know, they get angry and they start shouting things, but they don't realize that they actually don't know anything. You know, before you can actually have a founded opinion about anything, regardless of how strongly you feel about something inside, you have to realize, do I know anything about this? Have I actually talked to the people involved? Do I really know what's good? Do I know what I'm talking about? So, you know, that's had me thinking for the past couple of days. I actually, I hope that this whole Chameleon thing, you know, I probably wouldn't buy it because the intended list price was pretty high. But it may still, you know, I can't believe that someone like Mike Kennedy or anyone would deliberately try to fool everyone into thinking that I'm going to make a retro gaming system. I'm going to travel to New York to make this thing believable. You know, for credibility's sake, I'm going to buy a ticket to New York and stand on a fair there just to fool everyone into thinking that I'm making a system, but I'm not really. So that sounds unbelievable. I think his intentions were probably good. The execution was, you know, it has been questionable, maybe. I don't know. He hasn't said anything since that picture actually came out. All that he said is that he's delayed the Kickstarter date. But I wish, you know, that people like John Lester and, you know, who's actually involved in working out a deal with Mike Kennedy, you know, I wish they would just not pay attention to. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a room full of juveniles shouting at the top of their lungs about stuff that you know, that they really don't know anything about, and they have to realize that you know, they're positioned. And I know how this works, you know, because I've felt it as well. You can feel like you have a very strong opinion about it, you know, but just about anything. It's very easy to form an opinion and to feel fired up about something. But you have to realize, you have to ask yourself, do I really know what I'm talking about? Do I really know all the facts? Or am I just getting angry about something that I'm assuming to be true about this story? So anyway, the coincidence was too great, you know, to have this happen in the weekend that Dave uploads his video. Enough of that. Enough of the Chameleon. There's this Wii that I got from a friend. Come on. And this friend has a couple of boys, and one of them broke this Wii. He inserted something inside, and my friend actually opened it up and bought a new drive and replaced it. And then a few weeks later, it broke again. Interruption there. So he bought his kids a Wii U. It kept the games and the controllers, and he gave me this. I said, you know, maybe I can fix it. So I opened it up, and it wouldn't accept discs completely. It would go in like halfway. So I reset the mechanism, which is just you know, some plastic things on top of the drive. So it would accept discs, but the laser was making weird noises. So I decided to open up the drive itself, and I found a tiny bit of cardboard inside, which was preventing the laser from moving all the way to the home position. So I pulled that out, and immediately it worked again. So I've got a Wii that works. It just doesn't have any controllers. So that's what happened. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Oh, and it doesn't have the memory card. He took out the memory card. Who does that? Who dumps a Wii but takes out the SD card? I should get a new one. And then I bought I bought this game. I bought this Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the HD version. This is a remake that's had a graphical update. The story is the same, unless, you know, there's like an extra dungeon that you get when you have the amiibo that goes with this. You know, that's sort of the amiibo thing. I have 0 amiibos. I just bought the regular game. The graphical update is okay compared to the GameCube one. You know, it's a little bit more. The GameCube has a little bit more trouble with anti-aliasing and texture detail, but it's not bad, you know. So this upgrade is good, and I'm gonna play this because it's still a good game, and I think this is the only complete version of this game that I have, Twilight Princess, because it's actually very hard to find. So I bought this, but I didn't buy the extended big box with the amiibo and soundtrack thing. I thought this was enough. It was expensive enough. I pre-ordered it a day before release. And thanks to Raz, by the way, who notified me of that. And this morning I got some games from the thrift store. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines for the PSP. I still love the PSP. I had it with me on vacation. I was sick, so I didn't feel like gaming much. But this would have been. I like stealthy kind of games, so this is a good one. And I found a steelbook Devil May Cry 4 for the PS3. Now my thrift store it's just been dry for a long time. All of a sudden there's PS2s there. There were 2 original Xboxes there. And games all of a sudden. So now I have Devil May Cry 4, but not the steelbook, which I thought was nice. So I'm not into buying games that much anymore. I'm actually trying to play them, but you know, I'm playing them at my own pace. So a couple of pickups. Now, Casual Commodore 64. A channel that I follow, is a very nice guy. The weird thing is that he does so he does gameplays of Commodore 64 games, but his responses are, I just recognize myself in that. I don't have to do gameplays anymore because he does them for me. He's almost the same. But he did a gameplay of a game called Spaceman Splorf, which is a new game for the Commodore 64, and I'm going to show you some gameplay right after this. I'm still doubting whether I want to do that emulated or on the real hardware. I don't know. I'll see. If I can get it to work emulated, I'll do that because it's easier to record. But Spaceman Splorf, Planet Doom. The story is that you have to go out and repair a fence that's gone down or something. And it's so addictive. It's such an addictive game. Great music, very simple gameplay, good graphics, very simple gameplay. Basically, you have to avoid meteorites that come flying at you, and on all you have gravity pulling you down, and you have like a jetpack trying to keep you up, and you have to avoid avoid the meteorites. And the longer you go, the more points you get. But it's really a matter of the music continues. You know, when you die, it says game over, and you click. And the last name that you entered is filled in the high score sheet, and you can just take it from there again. The music never stops, so it's very easy to tell yourself, let's try again. You know, try again, try again, try again. And the game that does that, that makes you want to try again, I think, in my opinion, is a good game. So I asked Brian, which is Casual Commodore 64's name. I asked Brian, you know, where do you get these games? You know, where do you get like notified that there's games? And he pointed me to a source that I already know, but I just don't go there enough. So I, based on his recommendation, I went there, and I found a game called Hessian. Hessian. It's multi-load heavy, but it's a very complete platforming game. You're a character you're like a RoboCop kind of character, and I'm not very familiar with the story, but you have health and you have batteries, so you sort of energy, and someone tells you, you know, go up to the top of the building and get a card and go down to the basement, and you run into enemies that you can shoot, but you have to pick up a gun first, and then you run into enemies that you can't shoot, so you have to find grenades. You can switch between weapons. You can switch to the cards that you find. You know, you can find parts. I mean, it's very feature-rich game. It works very well. What I don't like about it is that you can only, but you know, those are gameplay issues and choices, because you know there's only one joystick and one button in the Commodore 64 realm. So you have to jump. You know, jump is up, or diagonal at least. To fire, you can shoot, but you have to walk in a direction, so you can't stand still and shoot. Which is hard sometimes. There are commands that you like health and energy. You have to press a key on the keyboard. It's a very difficult game. It's a very difficult game. I tried it, and I don't get very far in it. And that's, you know, in some games like Spaceman Splorf, I don't get very far either. But the gameplay is so simple. It's just a matter. It's clear that I have to try harder. And in Hessian, you might, you know, want to be introduced to the game a little bit more easy. You know, the first few enemies should be easy to kill, and in this game, like in the second or the third screen, I'm already struggling, and it's very hard. But it's very, very, very well executed for a Commodore 64 game. So let's just have a look at them. And then that'll be the end of this video, because I'm way over 20 minutes already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Spaceman Splorf. Let's try it. That's the Spaceman. Oh, shit. I'm dead. 65 points. I had the wrong button. Guys. See, I pressed the button and he goes up a little bit. And if I do nothing, I just sink to the bottom. Graphics look amazing. I can just touch all this purple stuff. I can't touch the bottom. I can't touch the top. I just die if I touch anything. I can't. Oh, oh, come on. Highlander. Okay. I won't have to type that in anymore. There we go. There's six different tunes, I believe. No more. That I can choose from. I'll try and do another one in a bit. Oh no. It may no shit. It may not look as much fun as it is to play, but I can assure you that it's fun to play. I know Brian got like 3,000, and the high score is 5. It just sounds impossible. I cannot go left or right. All I can do is press the button and go up and down. Oh, shit! I saw that one coming. That's the Galactica tune. This I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be all well-known. You know, this. Well done for the music. Well done for the graphics. Oh, well done for the gameplay. Oh, I wanted to change the music. Let's. I could listen to this for longer. It's not bad. They kind of look like potatoes, don't they? I always wonder if games like this try to figure out where you are and then send the hardest stuff your way, or... Oh, did you see that? Oh no, almost 2,000. Oh yeah, 1,900. The emulation is having a little bit of trouble in the timing department. Maybe it's just a setting of the VIC, of the Vice emulator. I don't know. Oh, this will keep you going for a while. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, I knew it. Oh, music. Let's try and change the music. Oh, I started again. Can I change it? Oh, I can change it mid-game. No. Oh yeah. Try and go below that. No! Oh no! Oh! So you have to rely on gravity at some... Oh yeah. Just one more. See? It just keeps me going. Let's go. This is kind of funky. And look at that star field. I mean, that is sort of a parallaxing effect, isn't it? This is why the Commodore is such a great system, man. Try this on a Spectrum, you know. No, dead. Oh, I knew it. Let's have a look at Hessian, guys. So this is on the real hardware. I tried it on the emulator, but the 360 controller just it just made the jumping very difficult. So here we go. Basically, the controls are, well, let's just read this. Kim, a night security guard working at Throne Group Science Complex, wakes up in an improvised emergency operating room. She remembers multiple hostiles opening fire on the staff, everything fading to black as rounds hammer into her chest. Wow. Finally voices massive trauma, need artificial circulation, prepare the nanobot injection. Okay, so this is us. This is jumping. Jumping is walking and then diagonal. I think that's the reason why the 360. Oh, good, you're on your feet. I'm Victor. We need to reach the others who are hold. Did you see hold? Held up on the parking garage bottom level. Follow me. Oh, oh, oh. I'm no good to go on. Search the upstairs. You'll need a pass card used to lock up this place. Watch out for more of those bastards. And one final thing, your nanobots running your body. Oh, they run on battery power. Don't run out. So, okay. He dropped his gun. Now I have to press fire and then I can switch to my pistol. So here we go. Ah, see there's a pistol up there. I have to jump over this. I got another pistol. So I got two pistols now. I just did a roll. And oh shit. Okay, I got him. Okay, now let's see. I got him too, and I don't know what these parts are for. I get parts. I know that there's something. There's another gun here, and there's grenades there. Okay. I played this yesterday, and I really do need those grenades. Can I jump up here? Oh! Yes, I can. I got more parts. I wonder if I can... Oh, wait. If I can jump up there. Ah, probably not. Doesn't seem to... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have to switch to my grenades now. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Shit! Oh, shit. Oh, come on! Jesus Christ. Do I have health kits already? No. This is just impossible, man. I don't think I have... I don't have any grenades anymore. Oh, shit. What's this? Oh, this is where the warehouse pass goes? Okay. I'm never gonna... Oh, my health does rebuild, though, as I... oh, no. It's just such a hard game. What am I holding my pistol? See, I've lost my grenades already, so that's very difficult now to... A med kit. Okay, that's good. Another pistol. What's this? Need a service pass. Okay. It's kind of exploration, and it's kind of... Oh, look at that. I can walk up there. See that? Oh, my batteries. I need to... I guess I don't have batteries yet. I wish I had more grenades, because the grenades help me... Oh. To reload? Okay, reloading. That's good. Oh, okay. See, well, those guys, there's nothing I can do against those guys if I don't have the grenades. Oh, shit. In here, maybe? A battery. That's great. I need that, but... Battery. There's more of those guys in there, right? Fists. Parts. Can I do something with the parts? No. Medkit pistol. No, I have to do... I have to find more grenades. So I suppose that the level is doable if you know... You know exactly what to do and where to go. Oh. I wish there were more grenades somewhere. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, that's fun. What's that? This is the room, this is where I came from. Oh, I can get in there. That's nice. And what's this then? Okay. Nothing that's fun. Oh. Maybe more grenades in here. Combat knife. Oh, that's cool. More pistol. I got enough pistol. I need I really need grenades. I think it's a really interesting game. I'm kind of more parts. Oh, snow parts. Can I see that? Oh, okay. That looks interesting. But some of the controls are a bit tough because I have to run. I have to walk in order to jump, which made the. Why is that happening? Okay. Oh, shit. Need the service pass. I don't have the... Why is that service pass? I know that I've found a... Oh, shit. I know that I've found a pass at one point. I really need... Oh, shit. This needs the warehouse pass. And I can't shoot these guys because I'll shoot over them. That's... Batteries. Okay, I'm almost out of batteries too. Yeah, well, part of me is thinking that this is a health kit then. Okay, well, I got health, batteries. Oh man, I don't have. Just don't have batteries. Maybe up here's something. I'm kind of thinking the game is a little bit too difficult. There's nothing in there. Oh, okay. Well, it looks very nice. Everything looks great. Oh, shit. There's nothing I can do there. The scrolling is good and everything... that sort of keeps me wanting to find what I'm looking for. I'm just going to try and get that pass. Probably going to die. I know the pass is here somewhere. There's another one of these robots. That's here. Got the warehouse pass, but you know, you just die. Because you can't... You can retry it, but I don't think there's any grenades anymore. But this is Hessian. I like it. I'm impressed with it. So, well, that's the video, guys. I think it's almost an hour now. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.